Don't give up, you know it's never been easy. Don't give up, 'cause I believe there's a place where we belong.
Okay, hello everyone. It's day 24 and I am about to go and see the head of the ward where Jill is. I've got a sneaky feeling she might call other people into the meeting, maybe a press officer because of these diaries, but I'm not sure yet. Anyway, I'm armed with all my notes, and interestingly enough, Jill's psychiatrist, who's only seen her once since she's been there, and has every other time that he's meant to turn up, he's either been ill or on holiday. He turned up today, interestingly, just before our meeting, and has said that he will be reviewing her observations and working out what medication he can give her. So it's quite interesting. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but maybe not. Anyway, I had a really good night with Jill last night. I was there for, well, you saw the video diaries, so I was there for a couple of hours and it was really, really good. Going to this meeting today, got my suit on and I'm ready for a fight. One of the things that keeps coming up out of all of this is that Jill is supposed to be in care, and surely care is providing a package and looking after somebody as close as possible to that of a relative. Now, the only word, Jill and I talked about this, the only word that she describes what she's currently experiencing is neglect. She doesn't even hear, because she's in a room a lot of the time, when dinner times are, because they just shout round the ward to tell you. So I've got a lot of issues to raise today, and hopefully I'll get some answers today and the rest in writing, and I will report back later on today when I come home and let you know how it went. Hi there people, come back from the meeting, and I don't want to go into too much detail about what was said, because obviously it's we need to leave it as confidential to a point with the ward for them to deal with it. We were with them for, Jill and I were with them for about nearly an hour and a half, talking about the problems that we raised. These covered inadequate searching of Jill after her escape, the disclosure of another patient's confidential information, how Jill was able to escape in the first place, her irregular medication, and all the other things that Jill and I have both highlighted in the programme. I left all the notes with them. We also talked about this documentary. I left all the notes with them, and they're going to respond within 14 days in writing, and we will then make a decision as to whether we want to take it further, or Jill will make a decision as to whether she wants to take it further. I spent some time with her afterwards, which was nice, just a sort of downtime, and she was very fun and chirpy and focused, trying to keep her mind active. And interestingly enough, her psychiatrist went to see her just before the meeting and has decided to put her back on medication at last. But it's quite a low dose to start off with, and it's not the medication that she really wanted. She wanted to try lithium, and he hasn't mentioned it, so we will see. But medication's a good thing to start off with. So things are looking rosy. Don't want to tempt fate by saying too much more. Yeah, things are looking good, and hopefully there'll be some improvements at the unit. And oh, another little aside, the patient that escaped with Jill, when Jill escaped again last Saturday, just gone, and from exactly the same place in the hospital that Jill and her escaped. So they obviously haven't addressed or made a correct risk assessment on that area of the hospital, or on that patient. So day 24 ending, and I hope that this is going to be the beginning of the end for Jill's stay at this hospital. So enjoy your evening, And that's day 24.
Don't give up, 'cause I believe there's a place where we